right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you've reached a verdict. Is that correct? And is that verdict unanimous? And did everyone sign the verdict form? All right, if you'll hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. All right, if the defendant will please rise. The verdict form states, count one, we the jury find the defendant Tyler Ashbaugh guilty of the offense of aggravated assault against the public servant as charged in count one of the indictment. Count two, we the jury find the defendant Tyler Ashbaugh guilty of the offense of aggravated assault against a public servant as charged in count two of the indictment. Count 3A, we the jury find the defendant Tyler Ashbaugh guilty of the offense of deadly conduct as charged in count 3, paragraph A of the indictment. Count 3, paragraph B, verdict form. We the jury find the defendant Tyler Ashbaugh guilty of the offense of deadly conduct as charged in count 3, paragraph B of the indictment. The jury forms appear to be in proper order, and it appears to be signed by all the jurors. Which anyone wish to have the jurors polled? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to point to you and ask you if this is your verdict in each of the counts, and if you sign the verdict in each of the counts. If the answer is yes, I need everyone to respond yes. Does everyone understand? All right, we're going to start on the end on the front row. Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? We'll start on the back row. Is this your verdict? 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 All right. So ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen now? It's almost 5 o'clock. We can start the second phase of the trial tomorrow at 9 a.m. or, all right, I will have you all discuss it. All right. So if everyone will please rise for the jurors. All right, Mr. Ashbaugh. All right, so this is what's going to end up happening. You're going to come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. The deputies will have you here before then. And then what will end up happening is both the state and the defense, if they choose, they'll present whatever witnesses or evidence they want to the jury. And then we'll start the second phase and they'll do their deliberations. You understand? All right, do you have any questions about anything? So here's the thing about that. I'm not in charge with courtroom security. The deputies are. So if the deputies don't give permission to do that, I don't override their decisions with regards to security. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you. This case as regards to punishment. All right. So there's not to be any outbursts. I will take the verdict and then we will proceed. Counsel, did you do a trial court certification?
I think there is one. There's one in the court's file. I was looking for the application for probation.
All right, let me see if we have it still. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you've reached a verdict as to punishment. Is that correct? And is that verdict unanimous? All right, if you'll give the form to the deputy, please. The verdict form appears to be in proper order and reads as follows. Count one. We find the allegations contained in the repeat offender enhancement allegation paragraph of the indictment true. We therefore assess the defendant's punishment at confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 15 years. There is no fine. Count two. The verdict reads as follows. We find the allegations contained in the repeat offender enhancement allegation paragraph of the indictment true. We therefore assess the defendant's punishment at confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 15 years. No fine. Count three. It reads as follows. We find the allegations contained in the repeat offender enhancement allegation paragraph of the indictment true. We therefore assess the defendant's punishment at confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of 2 years with no fine. Is there anyone who wishes to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you if this is your verdicts in count one, count two, and count three. If that is your verdict, then I need you to respond yes. Does everyone understand? All right, and I'll start here. Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yeah.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yeah.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have you go back to the jury room and I'll meet you back there shortly. Everyone, please rise for the jurors.
We're gonna just have to urge our objection to the sentence on that. Deadly conduct with a firearm is a lesser included of aggravated assault on a public servant, and it would violate his double jeopardy rights.
All right, and state your response. All right, and then in count 3, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Just one moment. There's a 2-year sentence in count 3. There is no fine. Does anyone want to address any other issues with regards to sentencing?
We just asked, you heard all our arguments at sentencing. Mr. Ashbaugh has not abused his court's discretion at all when you've given him any leeway on his GPS. He's taken every little liberty that you've given him. He hasn't abused it in any way. We've heard from these witnesses that he's really matured a lot in these 3 years. And we just asked people sentence him. Did you run them together, Your Honor, and not back?
All right, state. All right. Then the cases were run concurrently. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing? All right. Could someone have the clerk to bring me out the docket sheet? Because I don't see a docket sheet for this case. All right. Is there anything else before the court closes? What I can tell you, Mr. Ashbaugh, is I am not in charge of security for the courtroom. I firmly believe that everyone has their roles. And so if the deputies say the answer is no, then the answer is no, because they're in charge of security. And I don't want to violate or interfere with their ability to do their duties. All right. Is there anything else from either side? All right. Then the record is closed. All right. Ibanez. Hello. Hi. So where are we on the discovery from Leon Valley?
So they said Leon Valley provided everything they had. They got some additional stuff from U-Haul regarding this charge, but the state informed me that they may have a case that they're looking to potentially indict, depending on the strength of the evidence, when my client was arrested on the warrant that went out for this UMV case. I believe it pertains to a fraudulent use of identifying information. So I believe the state wanted to see if they're going to proceed with that, if they're going to reject it, the strength of that. So that way, if we do some course of action on this one, that case doesn't pop up and we're back at square one, Judge. So they brought to my attention the fact that there's a case in intake at this point. So I know Ms. Galloway said that she wanted to check in on that case, see if they're going to proceed on that or potentially a global offer if they feel they have enough evidence on that.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, Mr. Ibanez, if you'll put this for discovery as well on August 25th. All right. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you. Upon executing, the reset form may be excused.
Yes. Luis Gandaria.
Also present on that, Judge.
You know I'm mispronouncing that. I'm working.
The double L's for is a Y. Yeah, you get that. You get that pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay. All right. So where are we on this case?
Yes, Judge. I know we're set for plea bargain deadline today. Discovery looks good, looks to be intact. My client did wish to reject the state's offer and is requesting a jury trial.
All right, jury trial or bench trial?
Yeah, he's requesting jury trial, Judge.
All right, Norma. I need a jury trial date, 2 days. That includes jury selection. Would you like to put him with what's his name? Curtis? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll be back. That's August 18th?
Yes, ma'am.
August 18th. Now, I will tell you, there's another trial that is set before you. So that trial may go. If it doesn't go, or if it falls through, then your trial will go.
Definitely, we'll be prepared either way. Your Honor, appreciate that.
All right. And if you all can make sure that I have an acknowledgement of discovery, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Do you have any questions about anything? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just have a seat, sir.
Norman, do you see what page he's on?
He's on page 6, Judge.
Thank you. Joshua Alcaraz.
How you doing, Ms. Boyd?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
All right. Is everything going fine with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just give me one moment.
I know, take your time.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right. No problem. All right. The court is calling 2024 CR 01078 State versus Joshua Alcaraz. Can I have parties announced?
The state of Texas, Your Honor.
Danielle Cranberg for the defense.
And are you Mr. Alcaraz?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Joshua John Alcaraz who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 010781? for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1B, 1 to 4 grams on November 19, 2024 for a period of 3 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Joshua John Alcaraz. Defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April, May, and June 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. That is to grant the state's motion to adjudicate defendant, to revoke defendant, and to sentence defendant to 3 years TDC.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Well, no, honestly, ma'am, I was hoping on just a reinstatement, seeing as I've already been put on probation, and it was only 3 months that I had been, allowed to.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm not gonna swear you under oath because I'm sure your attorney she doesn't want you to give testimony. But this is what I want to explain to you. And I want you to internalize what I'm saying, all right? Because I understand that sometimes we want what we want, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But do you remember the date you were placed on probation? November?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I remember speaking with you and everything.
Yeah.
As well.
So it was November 19th, 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I am the one who placed you on probation,
Yes, ma'am.
all right? So tell me, what have you done since you've been on probation?
Since I've been on probation, I know I haven't been reporting. You wanted me to get my GED. I have made arrangements with SA leadership.
But no, here's the thing. Number one, which is free, the easiest thing you can do is report to probation.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't do it.
Yes, I have been slacking on that. I understand that. But like I said, about the other arrangements, I have a job opportunities underway for me. I've remade connections with my mother.
Mhm.
I have solid living space right now. And again, I have made arrangements with SA leadership. I've been working through Job Corps, through SA Job Corps, day to day. So it's not like I've been wasting time. The reason I haven't been reporting to my probation officer is because, I don't really have a solid reason for that. That's the one thing that I've been slacking on.
So let me ask you this. And I want you to think about it. Don't even think about it as though I'm talking about you.
Mhm.
Just think about persons in general.
Okay.
All right. So let's say Stephanie Boyd is placed on probation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And I say, okay, I'll agree with you. I'll be on probation. Don't send me to prison. Place me on probation.
Mhm.
So I enter into a contract to be placed on probation. And they say, well, wait a minute. There are going to be conditions with that. You're just not placed on probation. You can do whatever you want to do. You have to report.
Mhm.
And then I don't report. And I just continue on as though I'm not on probation. I know that sometimes people wish that their probation was like a municipal court. In municipal court, sometimes you plead to a ticket and they say, just don't get in trouble or pick up any more tickets for 2 years and it'll be off your record or whatever. Criminal court is completely different. There's none of this. Just don't get in any trouble and you're free to not report or do whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
That's not the way it works here.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I will tell you, the easiest thing to do on probation is to report and not pick up new cases. And you didn't report. This whole thing that you're telling me what you've been doing,
Mhm.
I don't know. Probation doesn't know. You know why?
Because I haven't been reporting.
You haven't reported. And I will tell you, your attorney has worked out a nice agreement for you
Yes, ma'am.
because you know that you truly deserve more than the 3 years, right?
Honestly, I wouldn't say that I do deserve more, but
Mhm.
the agreement is worked out in my favor.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
So she's done a great job for you.
yes, ma'am.
Have you ever read that book? I finally read it because
Mhm.
I have a niece, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I would always see it when I would go in the bookstore and it would say, give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what is this about? So I got it. I'm like, oh, you give a mouse a cookie. You know what that mouse is going to want?
He's always gonna want more.
A glass of milk.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I want a place to stay. Then I want this. So you're not a mouse, but she's given you 3 years and now you want more
Yes, ma'am.
and you're not deserving of more, right?
If that's the judgment that you're making, then I guess I can't do anything but agree with you.
No, you don't have to agree with me. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not in agreement,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
But she's worked out this agreement for 3 years. Do you want me to follow it?
I think it would be for the best, yeah.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then the court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. The court will recommend the therapeutic community. Therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but it's designed to help you maintain your sobriety when you're released.
I just wanted to make sure, since I've been hearing, there's a lot of hearsay about it,
Oh, I love the hearsay.
yeah,
Okay.
I could go without it, being in here, but, I was getting 2 for 1 days.
All right. So here's the thing about that.
Would you be able to honor those for me?
No, and let me just tell you why. I'm not in charge of your receiving 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. The person who's in charge of that is the sheriff. The only thing that I can do is I've sentenced you to 3 years. And what I can say is you are not supposed to do more than 3 years.
Okay.
Now, I know just for being at the jail, you get 2 for 1 if you don't get into any trouble.
So should that follow me over there?
It should,
Okay.
but I'm not in charge of that. If the sheriff wants to take away your 2 for 1,
Yes, ma'am.
they can take it away.
Okay.
If they want to take away your 3 for 1, they can take it away.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
And if you were a trustee status and doing work over there, you would have 3 for 1. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Get your life together. Do it for your family.
Yes, ma'am.
And if when you're released, if you can't find a place to help you with your sobriety, if I'm still here on the bench, you can come back here. I'll pick up the phone and call a place for you, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Right.
much.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
You should thank your attorney. She did a great job for you.
Have a seat.
If I could be excused.
Yes.
No.
Richard Thomas. Who's here? Richard Thomas.
Oh, I am Judge.
No, which one is cute?
What?
Stone soup.
Oh, I love Stone Soup. We had to read that in, I read that in elementary. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bond.
Judge. Afternoon.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're here for discovery. Is there still outstanding discovery?
Not that I'm aware of. We signed and submitted discovery agreements on both cases.
Oh, he has more than one case with us?
He has 2 cases, yes, Judge.
All right,
2025, 5133 and 5132.
okay.
But I'm aware
And
of.
has an offer been tendered?
Yes,
All right, sir, how old are you?
I'm 34.
All right. And Mr. Bonk, I know you have vacations and everything
Yes.
on file, so when are you available to come back for a plea deadline date?
what time frame are you looking at, Judge?
I was looking at August, but I think you're out in August, correct?
I'm here in the middle of August. I'll be with you on the 18th.
You want to just put it on the 18th? Sure. All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
on Mr. Richard Thomas, plea deadline date, August 18th. All right, so you're gonna come back on that date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement, your next date will be a jury trial or a bench trial. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have any questions about anything? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Deputy Laura, we're finished with Mr. Thomas.
Have a seat, sir.
Mr. Bonk?
Yes, sir.
State versus Rick Anthony Contreras. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas. David Andre Woodard for Mr. Contreras.
And are you Rick Anthony Contreras?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Rick Anthony Contreras who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 1287 on August 29, 2022 for a period of 5 years for the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, we're here this afternoon on state's motion to ensure adjudication of guilt in the community supervision. Violation of condition number 14 on about the 13th day of July, 2023 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Rick Anthony Contreras, who then and there failed to apply for, provide documentation of attendance and comply with all rules, regulation instructions, and financial agreements as directed by the court and or supervision officer and the head of or authorized personnel of the following program: hostility management aggression course and violation of condition number 14.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
It's true, ma'am.
Any objections?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 14, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to a violation of condition 14?
Yes, it's just that My son had passed away on June.
No, no, no. So here's the thing. I'm just asking you that specific question. Do you understand?
Yes,
And then if you have reasons that you want to express to the court for why you did certain things or didn't do certain things, that would be part of your mitigation, and your attorney can ask questions if he chooses. You understand? No problem. So the court will find violation of condition number 14 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. That is to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to allow for SATIF, followed by aftercare.
Is that the agreement, counsel?
It is, Judge.
All right. Is there something you wanted to say to me?
no, it's just,
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Rick Anthony Contreras.
All right, what did you want to say to me?
It's just that I lost my son to a tragic death and accident, and I went through depression, and that's the reason why I stopped reporting. And 4 months passed by, and when I finally started coming to, I realized that I failed to report it, and I just got scared and just stopped reporting after that.
So what is this about drug use?
Excuse me?
Drug use, let's talk about that because they're recommending SATA.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna deny, I did have a good problem with drugs, but
So what were you using in this time when probation had not seen you?
marijuana.
No, but nobody is missing probation on just marijuana.
mm,
So here's the thing. Your attorney has worked on an agreement with the state. I don't have to follow it. I can sentence you to 10 years in the prison. So it's probably in your best interest for you to be honest with me because I'm seriously considering following your agreement. They're saying that
Yes.
they agree that you go to SATA. But let me just tell you, I'm not sending someone to SATA on the first try just because they use marijuana. So I know there's more than this. So here's the thing. You need to be honest with me. If you don't want to be honest with me, then I will understand. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to start over and we'll just start from ground zero.
Mhm.
So state your name for the record. You're under oath.
Rick Anthony Contreras.
All right. So state and the defense have agreed that you should go to SATA.
Ma'am.
Why are they asking that you go to SATA?
Because I have used drugs,
All right. What drugs?
meth and marijuana.
Anything else?
I don't think I can use anything else. I just have
All right.
meth.
So how often had you been using meth?
I wasn't using it that much. I used it a few times, but
I don't know what that means because I wasn't with you.
maybe once a week or twice a week.
All right. That's a lot. In my world, I think that's a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you employed?
Yes.
Doing what?
I work a groundskeeper for a gentleman in Bernie, Texas.
For a gentleman in Bernie,
Yes,
Texas?
he's the owner of a concrete foundation company.
Mm-hmm. And so what exactly are you doing for them?
I do all the landscaping work for him and plant the trees and keep the garden like a basic gardener.
What trees are you planting?
Trees that he buys for his property.
But what would be the name of these trees?
I planted anything, but I planted like 20 different trees there that he bought for his property that I planted there, and some can't even think right now, just like my stock, but I planted several trees for him there. I did all the landscaping there, the landscaping design.
And are you digging the holes to put the plants in?
No, we use an excavator.
And do you start the trees off with fertilizer?
Well, I dig a hole and then I put fertilizer in the ground, I put some root stabilizer in, and then I water it, and then fill the hole, put the tree in there and fill up the hole with the dirt.
And you're only using the fertilizer for planting of trees and nothing else?
Well, for some plants,
I mean, and just plants and trees, nothing else?
yeah, just that's it, basically, for the plants and trees that we got there.
All right. And do you have any children in the household?
No, ma'am.
All right, the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a referral to safety. I'm sorry, not safety, SATA, and that's to be in custody and followed by aftercare. And there's to be no residing with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
It's
All right. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, you need to be honest, at least with me in this court, because I'm trying to put conditions so that you can be successful and I don't have to see you anymore for violating your conditions, okay? If there's something you need, if you feel as though you're gonna use, pick up the phone, call your probation officer. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna let me know about it and we're gonna see if we can get you some help, okay?
Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
My Rose of Sharon hasn't been the same since the freeze.
Thank you so much.
So, all right, good luck to you. Who's here on Joshua Gonzalez?
Present, Your Honor.
Seems like it's a never ending day today.
It does. Judge, I believe this is my first or second appearance here.
For this one, let me see. I think it's the first. So we'll need a reset for discovery unless you know that you have all the discovery.
I definitely do not have all the discovery, Judge.
Okay, do you have any idea what is outstanding?
No, I do not, Judge. I need to look at body cams that I assume exist, but I don't know if I haven't looked in discovery to see if they're there.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll recall this in 30 days for discovery. Ms. Ferguson, what date, please?
August 19th. August 19th.
All right, August 19th. All right, we'll bring you back on August 19th. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. David Alfonso Salazar. So where are we?
Same place, Your Honor. We've conferred. I believe that we have all the evidence from the state on the new case.
Okay.
We don't have an agreement at this time, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a contested MTR date on 2020 CR 4184. All right, state, will you be ready for a contested hearing on July 28th?
I think I should be.
All right, thank you.
Anything further, Your Honor?
No, that's all. Do you have any questions, sir? All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Have a seat, sir.
Court is calling 2024 CR 009575. State versus Troy Allen Pollock. Can I have parties announced?
Jim Oldersdorf for Troy Allen Pollock.
And are you Mr. Pollock?
Yes.
Mr. Oldersdorf, I need your signature.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Yeah. State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, I believe we're even on count one alone.
That's correct. Any objection to the waiver of count two?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with theft of service? Less than 2,500, I'm sorry. From 2,500 to $30,000 as a state jail felony.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count one. They're recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 PF 19558. There's to be no contact with the complainant, the theft program, the MRT, the TAP evaluation, and follow recommendations. All right, for the first time, Bashan is like, yes, I can hear you.
You did get a little louder there for a while.
Okay. Did you understand those to, that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Then to count one, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
After reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We will do, if the court will allow us to do so, respectfully request.
All right, so here's my question. Number one, Kelly Blue Book must have gone up in their estimations of values of vehicle because a 2019 Honda, you're telling me that's worth $24,000?
No, it can't be.
I mean, that's what it says in the stipulations. It says black 2019 Honda CRV. Now, this doesn't tell me what the miles are on the car, but they say the Kelly Blue Book value, fair market value is $24,845.
Well, we were surprised because the offense date is in December, I believe, of 23.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
Maybe we should have a hearing with regard to that issue, Judge. I don't mind doing.
Well, I think so, because was the vehicle ever recovered?
You don't know.
This is,
Because it says that they never got the,
yeah, I could not locate where they said they recovered it.
well, it says the listed vehicle was never returned. So here's my question. Are we saying that the value of this vehicle is $24,845 for a 2019 Honda CRV? I mean, I can understand if it's $24,000 if you're taking into, they could have rented the car because this is from Avis Rental.
Judge, if I may, what we placed in the plea bargain portion of the plea bargain page in front of the court would be, I think we're looking at it being determined. Let me see if I can find that.
Oh, no, that's what it says, restitution to be determined, but
Oh, yes.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's say the restitution ends up, it is $24,000. Do you have $24,000?
I'll get it. Like, I mean, it's just like, I just, it isn't my probation, like.
I mean, let me just tell you, everybody says that, but there are certain legal rules that are associated to people on probation with regards to payment of restitution. So you can't put anybody in prison for failure to pay restitution if they are able to prove that they are unable to pay restitution. That's the issue. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna reset this for restitution here, and we're gonna see if somebody's gonna come in and show me a Kelly Blue Book value of $24,000 for a Honda 2019 Honda. Because if that's the case, some of us should open up parking lots. I don't know. All right. So, State, do you know how long it would take to determine?
Judge, if I may,
Yes.
I don't buy cars very often. Obviously, I drive older cars. But I do, because of my real estate holdings and my attempt to lower my property taxes, refer to Google quite often as opposed to just Kelly. There's several sources out there with regard to the values of properties and the taxing authorities. Yeah, you can look at quite a few sources, what I'm speaking to, as opposed to the court.
Well, according to, we're off the record, according to AI.
Yeah.
The value of a 2019 Honda CRV typically ranges from $14,000 to $25,000.
Judge, we'll gladly go along with that.
The 25 is the higher.
I just.
And then some of it, they say starting at 17,000.
Yeah, Judge, again, I'm the wrong person to value cars, but I can tell you for a fact, I constantly review the values of my properties with regard to taxation.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll come back, Mr. Duffy, for
Restitution.
yes, on, let me see, is 30 day, well, how much time do y'all need?
A sensible 30 would be nice for the state.
Okay, all right, Ms. Ferguson, can I get a 30-day reset for restitution hearing?
It would be the 18th of August.
All right, we'll be back on August 18th, so you know what the restitution is.
Yeah,
And I was just
it
checking.
don't matter to me, like, just tell me when to be here.
Okay, 18th of August it is. I was just checking with, he's a gentleman on the road, apparently, from what I determined.
All right, so we'll be back on August 18th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you so much for dressing appropriately for court.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, see you. I need you.
We're gonna see. All right. The court is calling 2025 CR 0085868W. State versus Jesus Zamaripa. Can I have parties announce?
Being the state of Texas, Mario Moreno for the defendant. There should also be a second case.
Yes, I just saw that. Thank you. And the court is also calling 2025 CR 001042. In the cause number ending in the W, you're charged with assault of a pregnant person. And in the cause number ending in the number 2, you're charged with evading arrest detention with a vehicle. Both of those charges are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. And each cause number, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishments to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine in the cause number ending in W. The state is opposed to your application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. The cases were run concurrently. The state is taking in consideration 2025 CR 006532. There's to be restitution of $180 to Texas DPS for drug testing and cause number 2025 CR 006532. There's to be a judgment set on the unlawfully carrying a weapon, JN 6784286. There's to be no contact with the complaining witness. State maintains the right to make recommendations if you are given probation. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, sir.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor, with only just something for the notice for the court in regards to the no contact order that's placed there after discussion with the state. That may be something, or not maybe, that is something that we would like to discuss with the court at sentencing.
Well, then, if you're going to discuss it with me, then you're not in agreement to it.
Just to that condition, but they did say that that is something that would be left open for the court.
He brought it to my attention that this defendant's current bond conditions allow for no harmful or injurious contact.
Mhm.
However, at this point, we feel from our end that no contact would be best, but I did say that we could go openly to the court on that. I did agree with them on that.
All right, so any objection then to moving that as outside of your plea bargain agreement and moving it to recommendations from the state?
No objection.
Then, and cause number 2025 CR 001042, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And cause number 2025 CR 008568W, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
All right, in each cause number, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, we can all go off the record. My understanding is it takes about 8 weeks for a PSI or TAP evaluation. So we can reset it for 8 weeks for a PSI TAP evaluation, or I can give you a shorter reset if you waive PSI and TAP, and then you can bring in whatever witnesses you want to bring in.
Just so I can understand correctly, Judge, if we do the PSI and TAP, is the judge, I mean, is the court still allowing us to have witnesses to be presented?
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay, well, we would want to do the PSI application.
All right. All right, so Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date. Probation is going to be a PSI TAP evaluation and MIC. All right,
September 11th, Judge.
all right, September 11th. Once you sign the reset form, you will be excused. What I can tell you is you need to make sure that you make all of the appointments. Sometimes with probation, you have an appointment where you're just going in so they can meet you. And then there are separate appointments they send you to. For example, there's a different date for the TAP evaluation, a different date for the MIC evaluation. You need to make sure that you keep your calendar well and make sure you make all of those appointments. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you for adjusting appropriately for court. Probation will speak to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Raphael Bernal. All right, Raphael Bernal. Oh, Mr. Bernal?
No.
Hi. So you want a jury trial, is that correct?
Yeah, I was out for 8 months.
No. Here's my question. Legally, I'm not supposed to hear what plea negotiations y'all have made because legally those are supposed to be confidential. So I'm going to wash my brain of what you just said. So my only question for you is, are you reaching an agreement with the state or do you want a jury trial? That's either yes, I want a jury trial, or no, I don't want a jury trial. All right, so here's the thing. We've been here on this train before. So the train stops here. Do you want to, if you want a jury trial, I will give you a jury trial. So do you want,
lawyer.
well, do you have money for an attorney? All right, then that's where we are. This is your attorney.
No,
All right, so you're gonna represent yourself?
no, you can hire me another attorney.
No,
Judge, respectfully, I'm sorry, can I speak to my client for a second?
yes.
Mr. Brown, can you step over, please? Step over, please.
Working chair. No. She just said, they don't send you to prison just because you don't have money. I don't have money, I need another attorney.
All right, let me
Hire me
stop.
another attorney.
Oh, no, just 1 second. Let me ask you this.
Yes, Judge,
Are you appointed or retained?
appointed.
All right, you're appointed. So what that means is that the government, the state of Texas, the taxpayers, because you can't afford an attorney, had this attorney appointed to represent you.
Right.
So this is your attorney. If you want
Not
another,
representing.
Mr.
if you
Brown,
want another attorney,
Yes.
then you need to hire one.
How?
I have no idea. All right.
You don't have no idea.
Judge, may I present the case?
I'm telling you
May I go
how.
forward and try to represent him? He has,
No, you
I think he's
appoint me
upset.
another lawyer.
I think he's upset and it's possible that I mentioned before, he's very knowledgeable. He knows a lot of the law. It's old law. I've tried to update him on some of the laws on some of the charges that he has had in the past and the charge we're talking about today, which is burglary of the building. I
It's a
explained the
repeater.
different, I explained the
That
different.
time I was here before.
Mr. Bernal, can you-
No, I need to explain.
So what I
It
would
was
like to
the
do right
same
now, Judge-
thing, burglary of a building, and it was dismissed. And
Yes.
now it's a repeater.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Bernal.
Yes,
You're Raphael Bernal?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I just said it.
No, what do you want to say? We're here to listen because you keep interrupting your counsel. So nobody's going to say anything. I'm going to let you speak. What is it that you want me to know?
What did you not hear?
I didn't hear any of it.
Why not? Everybody heard.
No, they did not.
You didn't hear it.
No, they said they did not. So what is it you want to hear?
Mr. Bernal. Judge, can we get a second, please? I'm sorry,
No, that's okay. Sometimes, counsel, I understand where you are. But sometimes when people don't get their way, they behave childlike, which is fine.
I'm
So
not
this is what's
I'm
gonna,
64 years
Counsel-
old, I'm older than you.
counsel, you assume that. Counsel,
What do you
this
mean
is,
I assume that?
counsel, this is what's gonna end up happening. You're gonna go to jury trial. You will be his attorney. If he doesn't want to take your advice or listen to you, then he doesn't take your advice or listen to you. But people need to realize
You're
that when you're
conspiring
appointed,
against me.
people need to realize that when you're,
That's bullshit.
when you're appointed an
She's
attorney.
working against me,
Mhm.
you're working against me, the district attorney is working against me, and you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
And everybody hears me. Hey, look, now they're gonna assault me.
We're not assaulting you, just.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Here's the thing, you know what I always say?
It's one of those days.
No, it's fine, but
Well, even for me too. My
there's a
short
song
errand
by Monica, just one of them days, but here's my whole thing. Everybody needs to stop apologizing for other people's action. That's a grown man. There's no need for you to apologize for him.
It offends us to see.
It does, yeah.
So bad.
Don't feel bad. That's not you. Cornelius, you know what my grandmother would always say? I don't know why you're feeling bad. That's not you.
I'm like, can you please stop it? Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I don't think this is the first time we've ever heard the word BS.
I didn't expect that, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Cornelius, you know, that reminded me of, do you remember that movie In Justice for All?
Yes. You're out of order.
All right, so, Norma, what date do you want to bring Mr. Barnell back for jury trial? No, it's criminal trial division. It's a state jail felony. It's a regular building. If we were to do the jury selection on the Wednesday, it should be done by Wednesday as far as testimony.
Some research. See if we got far back then.
Counsel, on Mr. Bernal,
Yes,
we're gonna come back on September 9th for jury trial.
Okay,
Thank you for your patience.
thank you for your stretch. I apologize. I know, just all of it.
No, do not feel bad for other people's actions. And there's no need to apologize.
Okay, Judge, I got
Yeah.
that down, and I
We got
have one more, but I'll
holding
step
on the
out.
Offense and pass interference on the defense.
And counsel, you know, part of the problem is they have law books at the law library at the jail, but they're out of date. So people think that's the law and it's
That's
no
right.
longer the law.
Cause I'm like, where is he getting all this stuff? He's clearly doing some research, but it's old.
Yeah. It happens. All right, Frank Garza.
Garza?
Hello, Mr. Garza. All right. Let's see. All right, so your client was recently found competent.
That's correct, Your Honor, and I wish it were just straightforward and the psychologist's report indicates that with medication, he believes he's competent, and I believe he's competent. He understands the process, understands the charge. But the report also indicates that Mr. Garza suffers from delusion and all that, and that's been the problem up until now. That's why I filed the motion originally. Factually, you know, just not there on events and things. We thought we had something worked out, but it's not working out the way it's charged. And so I think I need to have, or possibly file a motion to have him evaluated by an MD to get a diagnosis of his issues. They reference schizophrenia and other things in there that could impact his sanity at the time of the offense. And that may be the way to go. I'm not
So
sure.
you just want him evaluated then for sanity?
Right.
All right, so
And,
you'll
but we're not positive on that because again, he's competent and we're trying to find a way. And again, I'm working with the state. We're trying to find a way that makes sense to get the right result in this case and not just check the box. Yes, he violated this statute and move on down the road. And so it's complex because he was homeless at the time and we want to make sure that the right result comes out.
All right, so Mr. Garza, we're gonna have to reset your case. Your attorney wants to get some more information so that he can better represent you, okay? All right, so you're going to then have to file the appropriate motion.
Right.
And it won't be through, the way they've changed things, it won't go back through to the magistrate's court.
It won't.
You'll have to get your own expert.
Okay.
Unless you're doing something where you're filing the motion for sanity, then it'll go back to the magistrate's court with one of their doctors. Otherwise, you'll have to
Right.
find one on your own.
I'll probably consult with the MAC office to see if they've got a recommendation as to the best approach for getting that opinion done.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this in 30 days, please.
Yes.
And you can just put it at Discovery for Defense to find more information on his mental health. All right, so we'll bring you back on August 19th. Do you have any questions about anything? All right, so I will tell you, if they're having you on meds at the jail, if you are having any type of side effects, you need to let them know or let your attorney know, okay? All right, so we'll bring you back on August 19th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just have a seat, sir.
Who's here on Luis Alec Martinez?
I am, Your Honor.
You've been so patient.
I've been in the 379th.
All over.
Judge Nafada for one case for about 5 hours yesterday and 5 hours today.
Ah.
I'm holding plea paperwork, Your Honor.
Mhm.
If I could give you an update before you, briefly, if I could just explain. Earlier this morning, I asked my client with your permission if he could leave to get the money orders. There is a dilemma about the funds available in his account, and
Okay.
there's a hold on funds. To help expedite this, a family member is going to help. I don't know if it'll be done tomorrow, but I'm holding 4 upfront restitution forms. Literally, once the money orders are paid to these 4 specifically, we have plea paperwork by the DA. DA signed it. It is not signed by the client. We don't have permission to go forward with it, but I don't want him to be in the same position tomorrow where there's a hold on a fund because a family member transferred something from one account to another. He had to wait for settling. Perhaps Monday, Tuesday,
Okay.
everything will be settled, transferred, and then he can get the money
You
ordered.
want to
from
put it on the 24th?
July 24th, Thursday. I'm available.
Mhm. Will that be done? And then, of course, counsel, since he's on bond, if you want him brought over sooner, just let us know.
Once the amount is paid.
Yes.
And because we have to pay it here at the courthouse, first floor,
Mhm.
maybe the same day that he pays it, we just come up to the fourth floor.
All right. Norma, on this case, if you can recall it for July 24th, please.
July 24th?
Yes. And it's for a plea and restitution.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You can have a
Yes.
seat back where you were,
Yes,
and once you get the recess form.
they had some issues with transferring funds. It's been a day, hasn't it?
It's a long day.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what the problem is? The problem is Tuesday was a Monday and a Tuesday. Wednesday had the feeling of a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
Yes, she needs that also.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 00604 State versus Lily Herrera. Could I have state announced for the record, please?
Duncan Pitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 4:17 p.m. The defendant has not made an appearance. And Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. She's not out there.
All right, this is commercial bond.
State would ask for a bond forfeiture, the court to issue a warrant for Your Honor.
All right, the court will grant the state's request, issue a bond forfeiture, or remand without bond. If the defendant makes an appearance, the court will reconsider. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 11027A, State versus Victor Javier Escobar. Can I have parties announce?
Duncan Pitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Teresa Max Vasquez for the defense.
And are you Victor Javier Escobar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Victor Javier Escobar who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 11027A for the offense of burglary of a building on January 3rd, 2024 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Victor Javier Escobar did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of March 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead, true or not true?
True.
The state will waive and abandon the remaining violations.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
True.
No, do you still wish to proceed
Oh, yes.
with your plea of truth?
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. You may have an agreement with the state and the defense, but the court doesn't have to follow whatever agreement that you've reached. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because probation is a contract with the court. It's not a contract with your attorney or the contract with the state. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, the agreement does not go in line with probation's recommendation, but we are recommending you grant the state's motion, adjudicate defendants. We're asking for a sentence under 1244A, 180 days, Bexar County Jail.
Are you asking me to follow that agreement?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Probation, was there any restitution owed to the complainant, Andrew Fraught? The court will follow your agreement, find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There should be no contact with Andrew Fraught, Fraught. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, I understand that this is the easy way out for you because you do your time, you're done. But now you have a conviction on your record, it's a felony. If you pick up another charge, depending on the level of felony it is, this may be used for purposes of enhancement. So this is gonna follow you around wherever you go, you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a drug or alcohol problem, you better get a handle on that. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself spending a lot of time at somebody's jail and in somebody's prison.
Yes.
When you're released, if you are, going to really get sober and take care of everything and you can't find a place, a sober house or something, you can always come back here. If I'm here, I'll make sure I find a place for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Welcome to Bear County's Court has shuffled the docket. Now opening in 9 if she's in the mood. It's a social work court, baby. 9 on the dot, still no hammer sound. Courthouse sleeping, vibes all around. 90-minute lunch like she earned the crown. Just a dipped out, nowhere to be found. Wednesdays ghosted, Fridays fade. If it ain't a trial, she's throwing shade. Law's out cold, but her tea is hot. Who needs statutes when moods hit the spot? We are here for the package deal. Commit 4 crimes and 3-hour wave special, please. Outside they pout, inside she chill. Serving up crime with a side of feel. Who takes a seat, laws take leave. She reigns in heel. We just believe. Delay, dismiss, and deceive. Delay. Courtroom's vibe is make believe. Dismiss. Delay, dismiss, and deceive. Delay. Justice got tricked. Reprieve. Deceive. Dismiss and deceive. Delay, dismiss, and deceive. We want that global law, but what can you wait to see? Reduce everything special, please. I've been missing 3 years. Can I get a 1244, please, and dismiss the rest? Fines go prove like they hit a breeze. Defendants throw with 0 fees. DA's a +1 deal buffet. Prosecutors blink and look away. Overcrowding, that ain't her biz. Still she drops time like she was. More dismissals and words to transcribe, but she got style, so please, sir.